guys, welcome to another video, and I want to talk about the USS Cole attack that happened on October 12th, 2000, which was the first big attack before the biggest attack that happened was September 11th, which happened 11 months later, and the 10th anniversary of the bombing of the USS Cole in a Yemen port was October 12, 2010, yesterday. On a dark night, a speedy boat ran into the side of the destroyer and killed 17 people on board, injuring 39 others. According to MSNBC, the alleged mastermind of the attack, Abad al-Rahim al-Nashi, is currently being held at Guantanamo Bay in Cuba pending charges. The Obama administration withdrew charges against al-Nadi when President Obama decided to undertake a review of the prisoners at Guantanamo Bay. The Defense Department has been ready to go ahead with its case, but higher ups have been delaying the matter for unknown reasons. A lot has happened since the attack on the USS Cole. Some feel the response to the attack was not thorough enough. Some believe that the Cole attack was quickly overshadowed by the terrorist attacks 11 months later, which we all remember is September 11th. The USS Cole was an escalation of attacks against the United States targets, the World Trade Center bombing in 1993, and the embassy bombing in Africa in 1998 were just a prelude of things to come. The brazen attack against a symbol of the might of the United States military would be a gesture that shocked the world. Muslim extremists clearly had problems with the foreign policy of the United States. Finding and punishing those responsible for the attacks was not enough to prevent more. The USS Cole attack should have been a wake-up call to American interest in the Middle East. Incidents were becoming more frequent and more alarming. In less than a year, 2 pillars of American commands would be flattened by jets flown by Al-Qaeda operatives. We had been warned. The 2 wars that happened in response to terrorist attacks have cost over $1 trillion in taxpayer money, and our diplomat standing in the world has certainly suffered. Throw a possible nuclear Iranian regime in the mix, and the United States and their interests in the Middle East have been strained, to say the very least. The Obama administration has been lax in prosecuting cases against captured terrorists for several reasons, one of which has been diplomatic. The United States doesn't need any more anger against us than we already have. In the wake of interrogation tactics that may have been less than what they questioned al-Nashi, the Department of Justice must proceed carefully. Plus, the Obama administration cannot afford to lose the case against him for whatever reason, nor can they keep him at Guantanamo indefinitely. The Cole bombing has helped shape American foreign policy for the past 10 years. It won't get any easier for the next 10, as we have a lot of work to do in order to repair our image to the rest of the world. Also, I want to give you my thoughts on David Arquette and Courtney Cox, who separated over the week. I know I haven't been watching a lot of the news with all this, the miners being free today, and this Chara case that's happening right now in North Carolina. But Courtney Cox and David Arquette, one of the more stable Hollywood marriages, married 11 years, announced their trial separation. The good news is that they say they are the best of friends, and this bodes well for the separation and possible divorce because it will go quicker. the custody of their 6-year-old daughter will be a lot easier. I suspect it will be joint custody. California is a community property state. Pretty much everything that they've acquired during the course of the marriage is split 50-50, unless, of course, there is a pen-up if there is that will determine how the settlement goes. Kind of a disappointment. David has apparently hooked up with some woman who is pot actress, pot cocktail waitress, and a serial Hollywood dater whose claim to fame is that she reportedly decked Lindsay Lohan. So give me your thoughts on these two topics I talked about. USS Cole. Comment about your reaction also about David Arquette and Courtney Cox. Comment it on the bottom. That's all I gotta say right now. Until then, peace out and good night. And if there's more on that Chara case, I'll give you more information in upcoming future videos. So, ta-ta.